Guys, welcome back to my channel again, and this is part 2 of Andre and Lincoln. It got serious where Lincoln called the police on Andre. So let's go to that and see what happened. And continue to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you won't miss anything when I post. Thank you. Here we go.
Baseless. Can I say this to you? When you're in a debating match, it's the man with the more flair, content, presentation, and style that wins. Why you think it is so hard for any of them? Why you think it is so difficult for any of them to come and talk to me? I'm going to tell them the truth. Mark Goling, nobody sees you as a future Prime Minister. We see you as a team player, but not as the leader. Nobody has been bold enough to tell you that. Even Angela Brownberg and Dayton Campbell told me that they don't believe in you, but they have to hold on to you. Let me tell you why. It is Angela Brownberg's view that one day she can become the leader of the PNP. And she will use Peter Bunting's money and power to win the leadership of the PNP. But what they have found themselves now in is a quandary. A quandary. Meaning, did you know, Jamaica, that Dayton Campbell and Ian Hills in Big War in Rise United? Did you know that Maureen Webber and Dayton Campbell is in serious war? Did you know that Peter Bunting moved out of the leader of the opposition's office? You know why? Hey, no, let me play the anthem. I go and bust up some more things. Play the anthem, let me play it. Only never expect that, right? I'll go and tell you some more of what is happening. I'll go and tell you no more. Me a keep talking. Jamaica, look there. Jesus, look how the fire. Mark Golding a wagwan over Rise United. Jesus. Remember me Alan. Guys, you know remember saying no? Me attack all along the fire today, you know. And as me talk, as me start talk about Mark Golding, the fire get out of hand. Especially when me start talk about the Rise United. Jesus, watch there. Somebody call RT Bass there. Me hear say RT Bass or Obia man say, I wonder if him can reveal and tell me what. Hold on there. Yes, Bossy.
You call police?
No.
You say the boy call police?
For what?
Because me over with that. What am I saying them I do? Deal with. In the mouth, yeah.
Alright, go on. Me hear say police out a door for me, Jamaica. You hear me tell say the boy disgusting? The boy call police. The boy call police. The boy call police. Mr. McLean tell me say police. Me a keep talking. Me a go keep talking. Me a use the restroom. Sorry guys. Make me leak. Me a go out there now. Me a go out there. Me tell you, sir, I saw them troublemaking. Me tell you, sir, I saw them troublemaking. See it there? My fire still a burn. Me call me security. Yeah, hello?
Anjay,
Don't go out there? Alright, no problem.
don't go out there and don't open your door to them. If them come to you, make them push a warrant through your door. You don't have no issue with nobody to call no police. If them call police, make the police them come in to you, and if them don't have warrant, them can't come in. Them police have to go look what do. Don't open your door to nobody and not go out there to nobody. You not call nobody, you don't expect nobody. Not go out there to nobody.
Alright.
Yeah.
Me call Mr. McLean. Call back my security. Tell you say them a problem, you know. Anyways, Jamaica. Let me just call McLean and see what happened. Ah, Jesus. Why this boy? I'm not trying to say them are crosses. That's a legal man who just call me and tell me do not go out there. Anyways, see the fire burn for them there. on the Jamaica. Life nicey, and them want disrupt it. Me never do nothing to the Kangla piece of car. Where the police saying?
I'm still out there, but they're in front there, so.
So him out there to them?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Me continue my life, because police really not have nothing to do. Really not have nothing to do. Yes. Let me find back my son. I roll with Lincoln. Me I roll him with. Watch it. No, sir. Marky G, I walk one in a PMP. Why this a fire? Me took out the strongest element and it's still a burn. Mr. Golding, is there any truth to the argument that Maureen Webber and Dayton Campbell are not talking? Is there any truth to that argument? And if so, what is the problem that you're having? What is the problem? What is the problem that you're having, Mr. Golding? Can you tell us? What is happening in the PNP? Natalie Nita Garvey. Why did you come out so vehemently and strong against the young man who was in your shirt at the demonstration? Mrs. Nita. Mrs. Nita. Mrs. Nita. I need to ask you a few questions. The police are coming. Who is that? Police? What is the problem? Report? What's the report you got? How are you?
Good evening. Constable Hobbs.
Yes, Mr. Hobbs.
Constable Hobbs.
Hi, Constable. How are you?
And you?
I am well. I was outside watering my garden.
You can
Pass, Dobson. When I am good. I'm dealing with the law. So I was watering my garden, and this young man, who is also a tenant, come telling me we must move from around here, so. Right? No, let me finish, please. And when I said to him, move from where? Remember, say, it's 10 occupants of the house, right? I have a lease for the grounds, the gardens, which I paid $10,000. So I have all right to water my garden. I was not on my live. I was on my phone speaking to my strategist. And he come, move from your son. And what did he say after that? If you're not move from your son, he bust up your face and bust up your head. That's why I called the security from the next premises. So why has he called? What's the purpose of calling? You see, Inspector Grant knows me well. And the Matilda's Corner Police Station. I have a pending case that I was assaulted by another member here. He assaulted me as well here before, and I let it pass. You understand what I am saying? So what is the matter? Why you call? What is this gentleman saying that I'm doing to him?
You never given a chance to finish.
Yeah, because I have to make an explanation as to what happened, right or wrong.
So you gave your
So what is the matter now?
just address what you just said or what. Because what you are reporting now, what you have just said, that the person threatening at him and bust up your face or your head.
You can ask the security, he heard.
That's what you said. So that's a threat that you are making.
Yes.
You are making a report to the police?
I'm going to make a report and listen, I'll tell you why.
Mr. Axel,
Yes, I'm going to.
you're going to give the information.
You just can't write it up quickly because I'm doing my live and you see these mendicants and miscreants, I don't have time for them.
But normally I'm not deal with the other way around. If you want to one that call me, make a report, and I relate report that I receive. What's your full name?
It is Andre Stevens. Copeland, all of them down there know me. I'm the social media advocate who advocates for police to get better pay.
A-N-D-R-E?
A-N-D-R-E.
What's the last name?
Stevens, S-T-E-P-H-E-N-S.
Date of birth?
The 27th of the 9th, 1991.
And you are how old?
I am 30 years of age.
This place that you're living, what's the full address?
5 Ravinia Road.
Again. Hello?
What was the case that you heard?
So Kingston 7?
No, this will be Kingston 6.
Current last sign, 5 Ravinia Road. What's your occupation?
I'm an entrepreneur.
Alright, let's wait there will soon come. I don't know. And the contact number for you?
865-4587.
Alright. Alright.
Soon give you food.
Alright, Mr. Stevens. Report I received from Mr. Brown that he was inside his room and came by his window and he was making a lot of noise.
Window. All right. No problem.
Let me listen to your one.
Sure.
Yeah, man, give me a chance. Alright. He is inside studying. And the fact that you were talking loud on your phone.
Loud at this. No, I'm going to ask you. The volume of my. Like I'm talking to you now, that's my natural volume. So is that loud? If you have a problem, you don't come to somebody and say to them, yo, move from your soul. There is something called commonality of respect. So you could kindly say, hi, Andre, can you kindly move? Yo, move. And then on that, you're going to say, you're going to bust up my head and my face. So your push bad man is in.
Alright. Alright. Want to finish? Can I finish?
Yes, you can.
Alright. He said you were talking loud on your phone, which was disturbing him. And he spoke to you so you can move from his window.
And again, what did I just say to you, Constable?
Understand? That this man, you're saying his tone of voice and talk to you. You feel like.
And that's when I went for the security across, who has the right to the 2 sections of the property. So I have to reiterate and build the argument against the lie that is being told.
Based on how he respond to you, you feel like he shouldn't have spoken.
He have no right to speak to me like that. There's a security on the compound. You and I have a previous history. Ask the security to come to me and have a conversation. Isn't that reasonable, officer?
It's
Sounds reasonable.
Isn't that reasonable? But because he wants to behave as though, no, I can tell you what happened. Because he wants to behave as though he have one-upmanship and can do as he pleases, he thinks that he can use him tone and him what and this and that. Let me tell you this, officer. You see me? I love the law. And it's because he threatened me, I will go through the law and deal with it accordingly.
So give us a chance to just deal with him
Mr. Brown,
and his matter.
is it true that you're telling him to move from Yasso, or you will bust up in face and head?
I told him to move from here. I did say that. The bus up in part, I can't say yes, sir. First of all,
I'm on my live. You can't tell me nothing.
no.
I'm on my live. I'm on my live.
No.
Mr. Ask your question.
Yes, I told him to move. My tone of voice,
Did you say to him now derogative?
at first, it was like what I'm
So that
talking
caused the
now.
matter for you.
Hold on.
Mr. Understand what took place.
No, but I'm trying to bring clarity to this situation.
But based on the
In
fact-
my initial approach was not a boisterous one.
Officer, when you have
When I
criminal...
told
Hold on, just a while ago. So give my chance to speak, please.
You see, when I told him, hey, move from owners of the nice, he's going to say,
Yes, ma'am.
I have the smallest room here, and he has rights to the land.
Can I show the lease?
Very low. So then I lose my voice. Boy, move from owners of
Somebody,
the
one of my
nice.
attorneys want to just say something.
My initial
The police said they don't want to talk to
was
you, eh?
not a boisterous one. And the reason why I chose that approach is because time again, it has been the same thing. The noise. I do not have any peace here to do my work. Is it fair for somebody who is paying rent to have no peace to do their work
Officer.
in the place where they live? Is that right? I don't think it is.
Mr. Brown,
Yes, sir.
let me just say something. Because I'm understanding from Mr. Stephen's point of view that this by your tone of voice, that kind of trigger him off.
Okay.
Yeah.
And can I say to you, officer, no, I can just say this because it is very important. In note. Yeah, I need to make this. I am bipolar. I'm bipolar, people. You see, when you come at them and you become very defensive to them, they will respond.
And that is his excuse for everything.
I hope you're not using
I'm not using it, but I need to make it known on record. So if you want to reason and have a conversation, just as how you could have called the police, wasting taxpayers' money to deal with civil matter, he could have simply said, "Hi, Andre, I need to study. Can you kindly remove yourself from here?"
No, but if
Isn't that reasonable, officer? Yes or no?
I think so. Alright, Mr. Brown, hold on. It's because first thing, when I escalate this thing, is based on how he was spoken to. I understand if you feel like, in a case, being disrespectful, my human being, nobody don't want to be treated.
that is fair.
Yeah. So,
However,
so you can't say you're wrong in that sense.
However.
Alright, you admit you're wrong to talk to him then with him?
in my second approach could have been a little bit more composed. But let me tell you why. My issue is that this is a reoccurring thing. He does not respect the people and their space.
What is his
It's something
space?
that
No, what is his space?
You got your chance.
Define your space.
Allow me.
Define your space. In front of a
No,
judge.
Andre.
In front of a judge, you can't define your space.
So they can't be speaking at the same time. Mr. Ask, look, if you not talk, just talk to me. And me not talk to you, you not talk to Stephen. Yeah, second. Yes. Hello? Yes.
Officer, we just go for my lease. We show that I have rights to the grounds, that may have a big farm run at the back, and a garden at the front.
Alright, so what do you consider as his space?
His space is confined to his room and the little cubicle there, around there, the kitchen that we all have to use, and the living room right around.
So what about the grounds?
The grounds is limited to no one. Everybody can use the grounds because it says I lease a property at
The
5
grounds is a
Ravinia
public
Road.
space, isn't
So
it?
the grounds is a public space.
So
Everybody uses the public
means
grounds.
when you're using it, you must use it with conscience and discretion.
So
right?
if it
And when
is,
you are here speaking loudly,
sit there,
discretion.
Mr. Brown,
So
we
I
are
realize
supposed to
that
be respectful to each
both
other.
of you speak very
Both of them
loudly.
cannot
Thank
speak
you.
together.
Thank you, officer. I naturally speak loud.
Right, but you...
And this is my
living
voice.
here,
This is my and then this is my voice, officer. Everybody can tell you this is my tone.
but you can compromise.
But I will compromise if the party, the said
No,
party,
if somebody
if the
starts with
said
you over and over again,
You don't like
and you're
peace?
not learning.
wait,
You don't like
officer,
peace?
and that's why I'm in my room doing my live because the live was to be done outside in my garden, and he started and he was being rude and threatened to bust my head on the face. So what the security said, Andre, kindly go into your room.
Alright.
And I came in and I've been in here for one odd, doing my life, now being said that I need to come out and answer to police. We have criminals on the road to deal with. We have robberies, we have theft, we have break-ins, all of those things to deal with. Two gentlemen.
You are reporting a threat.
Yes, but
That's important.
I could have dealt with that tomorrow morning when I go and see Inspector Grant. You understand? Because I don't see him as priority.
Mr. Stevens, alright. I'm going to wrap up now. Based on the check, Mr. Brown, like I said that we will bust up Mr. Stevens' face and head.
I made no such things.
Alright, sir. I heard what you said.
No such things.
I heard what you
They
said.
can go ask the security
What I
who was
understand, Stevens,
true.
is that in the night, I think.
He denied it, right? Okay. But I'm going to make sure it is in the police books.
Yes. Alright, Mr.
And you will have to prove
Mr.
it.
Brown, Mr. Brown, I warn you, sir, not to carry out those threats.
Okay.
Understand? So, you're being warned by police regarding Mr. Stevens. We have asked both of you to keep the peace. Understand?
And could you give him a warning about the noise around that section of the house?
The house is limited to not, I'm not confined to subject A of property 5.
So are you saying now that you will go wherever you please? And
I am pleased. And if it is that I'm seeing that I'm being problems to any other person, I will withdraw my
But
speech.
you're being a problem to him.
But problem to whom? To where? At where? No, and I am saying to you, officer, my garden is where beside, not even to its front of his room, to the section coming in, right?
First of all,
That is the garden.
is over by the wall.
The garden, all of the flowers that are planted at the front there, I used my money and planted them. Mr. Ezekiel gave me rights.
You're making up so much noise around the place.
Madam, I talked to the lady on the phone to tell her when we going to speak on my content tonight, you know. And she said, all right, Andre, this is a strategy. And she said she's in her house cleaning, type these things, and I was typing.
So Mr. Brown, he was on his phone talking
Yes,
and
very
talking
loud.
loudly.
Yes.
For him it is loud.
All the time.
For him it is loud. This is my natural voice.
Ask anyone in the house.
But
Is
if
he-
I am here and it is loud, I can't deny that it is loud.
Yeah, but that is my voice. I can't, should I change my voice to please one man or two man?
It would be good if you could.
Yeah, but I'm in my room. I'm confined to my
How
room.
about this?
Officers. Officers.
Can I make a suggestion?
Officers.
How about this? You see, whenever you are on your live, or whenever you're on your phone, or whenever you're in any form of activity that causes you to raise your voice, you stay in your room and do it.
You can't tell me that.
Oh, yes.
You are not limited to tell me
No.
now. So you're saying that I am being confined. And no.
Does not want to
You
respect
don't want. You
the
can't come
space
tell me
of
that.
other persons in the house. So you see,
So if I have a lease that I'm paying 10,000 extra to be on the land, you can't tell me that.
Also because they pay that.
Me pay me extra money, I have all right.
Free will.
And it is me who can determine my use my discretion. That is within the law. Officers, good night. Thank you. I've heard your warning and I have nothing more to do with this gentleman. Thank you.
Keep the peace.
You hear me talk about Jamaica? Yes, Wayne.
May I say something before I go?
Mm.
Even though circumstances. A police officer should have the accuser and the defendant in front of each other at the same time. They should have never done that. It has potential to escalate situations. What they should have done, one, take you aside and question you. The other, take him aside and question him. And then compare and contrast what both have said. Jamaica police do not have any investigative skill, any de-escalation skill. What the fuck is wrong? This is why we have so much crime.
Like they not have nothing to do. If you come at boy go come tell me say.
Them police have to go look something plant because obviously they can't fucking fight crime. So go plant something. Please.
Them not have no training. No training. Me in my room, I go tell me say me confined for use my room. Boy, the boy I pay him 30,000. Too much money me I pay him on time.
Get back to the life, because them police have the potential to piss people off.
Him name Lincoln Brown, Jamaica. Lincoln Brown. Lincoln Brown.
Where them left out a police station come.
Where them left out a Matilda scan if you come deal with this? When them I get...
Why did they not call you and ask you to come into the police station tomorrow morning? I bet if blood did a shed round there, you would have never see one of them fucking turn up. Because they not turn up when they turn up, they don't go turn up when they look something for rob and thief and tell lie. What's wrong with these fools? Anyway, later.
Thank you, Wayne. Me don't know what do them. Me not talking with them. Me not deal with them. Jamaica, you see me, me tell you, say the people them out for me. Out for me. Out for me. Out. But me not follow them up. You see me tell them, good night. Man call me and threaten me for Lincoln, so them a fuck Lincoln. Only didn't remember that. Me tired of them. Me tired of them. Tired of them. Me not talk with them. Me not mingle with them. Me not interfere with them. The Chinese woman left and the boy come take a set from me. You know, Sonny, him name Lincoln Brown. Find him face. Find him face. Find him face. Yeah, Jamaica. Now, tomorrow the Prime Minister makes his budget presentation. I'm not too high. I'm just at where the Lord wants. Partner draw. What kind of programs what more are you doing for housing? What do you need, what we need to do, Prime Minister, for social control? We want to hear that conversation on violence, Prime Minister. Is there a Jamaican who wants... Sonny, call me now, please. Sonny, Wayne.
To move on, but while that won't be done, it's a difficult thing because we want to know how what he's going to do for poor people, given that nothing was given to poor people in the budget. But as the Prime Minister, he's not going to adjust that in his budget because he's going to come to convince poor people that we are giving you something.
So you think it's going to be? You think he's going to come with a lot of small gifts tomorrow, trying to friend up poor people?
Oh yes, because the parochial election is down the road. Why wouldn't he? This is the whole system of holding back local elections because my popularity is not so well. So let me use the budget and cheat poor people and add a few gimmicks to it, such as Dr. Nigel Clark is using the partner jaw slogan incorrectly to bamboozle poor people, you see. So the problem is what we want them to discuss is definitely not going to happen because we want to hear how you are going to tackle corruption. Why would you want to say that when Dr. Harris Chang is still there, when Anthony Anderson is still there? You know what I mean? We want to discuss the direction for education and how we are going to put our children forward as our future. But with Grace McLean and
Ruel Reid
and all of those people, the Prime Minister will not adjust these things honestly. How will you deal with gas price given this looming war which have the potential for inflation crisis and all sorts of other crises? The Prime Minister will not do that. Look at Petrojam scandal. So it's just that we will not have anything positive other than the fun and the gimmicks that this Labour government continuously do. Remember the green bond just a couple years ago. You know what I mean? He literally came with green bond. Green bun, green Easter bun to fool the Jamaican people. It cannot get worse than that. So asking the Prime Minister to discuss bullshit would be possible, but asking to discuss direction forward for the country is neither here nor there.
I get you, my friend. So you would want to see a conversation tomorrow about a new Jamaica way.
Precisely.
I understand.
But our Prime Minister will not have that conversation. It's not in his interest. It's not in the interest of his pocket, nor his family business. It's not in any of those interests, so that discussion will not happen.
It won't happen.
The gimmicks and the cons that we are used to, that they continuously feed us on.
True.
That is what we will get. The guy has no opposition. No, it's not even that he has no strong opposition. He has none. So he's quite loose.
It's very sad.
In all of what he's doing.
It's truly sad.
He has a well-strung house behind him.
Turn off that a second. You know, me not like dishonest. Hold a second, Wayne. Me not like dishonest people. The young man deny. Say him threaten me. You never hear what him say about him? I go bust up my face.
Let me tell you something. It like a setup.
It's a setup, Mr. McLean.
Of course, I guess I know. You don't tell the police. Me and the man there right here. So, we don't hear a noise from you. That's a setup.
What is it them have against me?
The truth, that's what they have against you, the truth.
What me do this young man for the young man go for police?
For nothing.
For nothing. The young man say me there and give Mr. McLean. I say right at the veranda me there, you know. At water the plant.
You don't say police there.
Me sure and him say
Who is he working for?
Him say McLean that me out in front of him window. And me must stay in my room when me I do my live and I talk on my phone. McLean, me pray Peter more money so me can plant up the place. Allow me to tell.
You not talk about that. I said to him, I said to him, no, you say, sometimes you say, life is one big road, another side. Just, like you say. I'm not the police in the economy.